Coronation Street legend arrested over the fire, and it's a shock. A shock arrest is made in Coronation Street next week as the hunt begins for the arsonist behind the deadly fire at the Platts. As has long been reported, Number 8 goes up in flames on the ITV soap in forthcoming scenes, leaving Max Turner's life hanging in the balance. In the aftermath of Monday's explosive episode, the Platts are sick with worry about Max, but attention also turns to who could have been responsible for the blaze. When Shona Platt quizzes husband David, he promises her he had nothing to do with it and was with an old mate at the time of the fire. After Copper Kit Green later arrives at the hospital and confirms it was indeed arson, David tells him that Logan Radcliffe has to be responsible. As fans of the ITV soap will remember, last year Damon Hay offered his ex Sarah Platt the secret stash of gangster brother Harvey Gaskell's money after hearing about Bethany Platt's medical bills, but David stashed it and got Jesse Chadwick to launder it for him. Harvey later sent Logan and his brother Matty to threaten David. The gangster then stepped up his attempts to retrieve his cash. David sought help from a man he met in prison called Andy Garland to help him raise the funds. Next week, Andy calls at the salon looking for David, but when Sarah offers to pass on a message, Andy exchanges a look with Todd Grimshaw and leaves. Todd then explains that Andy was an old prison mate of Paul who did time for insurance fraud and they met at Paul's rave. Sarah and Nick Tilsley then head off to find David, convinced he must have used Andy for his insurance scam expertise to plot the fire. With David in the frame, the police bring him in for questioning and he insists he was with Andy at the time of the fire. But when Kit later reveals Andy claims not to have seen David, Kit places him under arrest. With his whole world having been blown apart, is David about to go down for arson too?
Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.